Shalom. This is Shalom from the Great Millstone Atlanta Camp. Before I get started with this lesson, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rachakodash. Double honor to my elders and apostles, Great Millstone, that teach and rule well. Peace, love, and safety to the hopeful elect. All right, so I was just on this website, and it's called The End of the American Dream. And they have some good stuff on there. The Deacon Barzal, the elder brother in the Atlanta camp, he introduced me to that site, and it has some pretty interesting information in it. So first I want to start out with this Joel chapter 2 and verse 28, because this is what it's about. It says, "And it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your old men shall dream dreams, your young men shall see visions." Okay, so this is pretty much talking about a dream that this lady had. And of course, she said she was praying to, Jesus to show her visions and all of that. So this is the website right here. And I'm just going to read the top the dream starts here, but I'm going to kind of move around because there's a lot in here and it's saying the same thing over and over. But this caught my attention. She said, "Okay, now let me get to the reason I emailed you," because she emailed the I guess one of the guys that's in charge of this website, and he posted it on here. So he asked her, if she could post it, and he asked her if he could post it, and she was like, "Yeah." So he said, or she said, "I was praying for months and months, asking God to tell me if I was interpreting scriptures correctly, that I believed America to be Mystery Babylon. Again, I asked him to show me what was going to happen to us. I'm American, live in Wisconsin. I had my second dream vision 2 months ago around December 2024. I called it dream vision because I was in my bed sleeping, but somehow I was awake and fully sensing what I was seeing." And I did that too. I believe I received a vision, and I was able to taste, feel, all of that. It wasn't a regular dream, and I remember like every detail of it. And these were like, some of these dreams or visions was years ago, and some was, maybe about 5 years ago. Some was close to 10 years ago. And I can vividly still remember everything. So I believe that part, and I do believe that the Lord put the spirit on her to see this vision, and then for her to say that she believed that America is the Mystery Babylon, which is written in Revelation 17. All right, so let's go down to the dream. It says, "I'm standing in a vast open field. I'm alone. There's no sound. I never turn around. I'm only facing forward, seeing from my own perspective. There's grass, and it appears normal. The field is mowed or plowed, but my focus is not on the grass. There are no trees, no bushes, no shrubs, nothing, only grass." And that kind of made me think about one of my visions. This was a really old one before I even knew about the truth. I was in an open field. There was no grass, no bushes. It was like standing pieces of trees that were like broken. Like it was just like, like the limbs and all of that was gone. And it was just like the trunk and probably about 6, probably about between 4 to 7 feet of, wood of tree, and everything else was gone. And it was like pieces of houses. It was just this big field. So, I had something similar to that. I'm not going to go into the rest of it, but, that kind of brought it to my attention when I read this part. It says, there are no buildings or or structures. For as far as I can see, the field seems great, endless. It's dark outside, but I can sense that it's not nighttime. The night seems artificial somehow. The sky is clear. There are no stars, no moon, nothing. I look up, and of course, all this is written in the scriptures, but it can be those when it says the sun and the moon shall be darkened. That can be twofold, because the sun and the moon represents knowledge and wisdom. Like the knowledge and wisdom, those two lights are gonna be gone. There's not gonna be any knowledge or wisdom in the world in that time, except for those that of the elect. And also, the explosions, fires, and all of that could also draw back the light from the stars and the moon and the sun. Not only that, when those chariots, appear when Yahweh Shah returns, you just gonna see chariots. You're not gonna see the sky. All right, but let me continue. It says, it seems like, it says, I looked up and I see the entire night sky covered in burning embers, fire falling down like rain. It seems like it's in slow motion, but it may have been so far up that as it was falling, it seems slow. I feel concerned, but still calm. I don't move. I just keep looking up at the fire falling down. When the embers get closer, I can see some larger, various pieces of debris mixed in, like there has been a great explosion of everything. Everything is burning, still on fire, like hot coals in a campfire. As the emeralds start to fall around me, one piece in particular is coming close to my face. When it is right in front of my face, it pops or explodes in my face, and all I can see is a great flash of light. The light wakes me up. I am jolted out of sleep. It's completely dark in my room, but I am blinded by the flash of light. Like when you look directly at the sun and the light image is almost burned into your sight. Even when your eyes are closed, you can still see the image burning in your sight. This is exactly what happened as a result of the flash that I experienced in my vision, only I was fully awake now. Now, and then, wow, then I didn't even go down here and see this, because I didn't read down this far, but they posted the scripture that I just read, Joel 2:28. So if you go back up to Joel 2, it talks about the nuclear missiles. It says, a day of darkness, this is Joel 2:2, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong, that had not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. This is talking about nuclear missiles. It's not talking about actual people. It says a fire devoured before them. All right. And then that fire that devoured before them, those are the warheads, or the explosive inside of the missiles. It says before them, and behind them a flame burning, and that's the flame that's pushing it. That's the power that's pushing the missiles. And it says the land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. Yea, and nothing shall escape them. Yes, because once they hit, they destroy everything around. And you see that big flash of light. Even if you close your eyes and put your hand over your face, you're still going to see that light. And I believe they talked about it on the Oppenheimer movie. I'm not sure, but I know I saw a video of when they first um, tested that nuke, and the men was like they could see like through their hands, like even if they put their hands and closed their eyes, put their hands over their face, they could see through everything. That's how bright that light was. It was like an X-ray. And it says the appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen they shall so shall they run. So the if you look at how these missiles come out of the silos, how they are projected up, it kind of puts you in a an image of a horse. The neck and then the head. So it says, like the noise of chariots on top of mountains shall they leap, like the noise of a flame of fire that devour the stubble, as a strong people set in battle array. Yep. So yeah, that's talking about these missiles. How nothing can escape these missiles. They're gonna go through. It is verse 7. They shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the walls like mighty men, like men of war. It's like you. And they shall march everyone on his way, and they shall not break their ranks. Neither shall one thrust another. They shall walk everyone in his path. And when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. So it's not going to be any missiles to intercept them. They're not going to hit each other and crash. They're gonna explode either when they hit the ground or right before they hit the ground. I believe the nukes they explode to cause the most damage. They actually explode before they hit the ground at a certain feet away. That way you can get the maximum explosion out of it, and it'll spread even wider. So yeah, that's talking about nuclear missiles and the lady's dream. She pretty much had a dream about America being hit by nukes. And it's going to happen. Let's go to Revelation chapter 17. And this was verse 5 is where she was saying it was Mystery Babylon. But let's go down. Verse 16. Now, the whore is America. That's described in Revelation 17. And the 10 horns is NATO, and the beast with the 7 heads. That's talking about, well, the 7 heads is NATO, and the 10 horns is the EU. All right, it says, verse 16, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. Yeah, they're going to strip this place of all its goods, resources. That's why it's going to be a famine. It's going to be plagues. It's going to be all-out chaos. And then that fire is going to come. Like, America is going to be completely destroyed off the face of the earth. Let's go to Amos 9, in verse 9. Actually, let's go up to verse 8. It says, behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, said the Lord Yahweh. So yeah, I mean, this is the sinful kingdom that's going to be completely obliterated. Let's go to Malachi 4 and 1. Behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, said the Lord Yahweh of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. Yeah, so yeah, that fire is gonna devour everything in sight. it's just going to be a desert over here. It's just going to be dust. Nothing left. Okay. I mean, you pretty much get the point. There are pretty much a few. There are a bunch of more scriptures on nukes. I might want to get this last one. Let me see. Okay, let me go to 15. I haven't read the scripture in a minute. I forgot exactly where it was. And this is talking about the plagues, all the tribulation, and all of that stuff. Now, she actually talked about that as well. I just didn't read it. But if you go to the website, the end of the AmericanDream.com, you'll see all of that. Okay, here we go. It says, behold, clouds from the east and from the north unto the south. They are very horrible to look upon, full of wrath and storm. It's talking about mushroom clouds. It says, they shall smite one upon another, and they shall smite down a great multitude of stars upon the earth, even their own star, and blood shall be from the sword unto the belly. Yeah, it's just gonna, when they come down and explode, it's gonna just, it's nothing's gonna, like I said before, nothing's gonna escape. Nothing's gonna escape. Here it is. It says, verse 40, the great and mighty cloud shall be puffed up full of wrath, and the star, that they may make all the earth afraid, and them that dwell therein, and they shall pour out over every high and eminent place a horrible star, fire and hail and flying swords, and many waters, that all fields may be full. All right, that's talking about this flying sword that has the hail and the fire in it, which is the nuke, the missile. It says in many waters. The waters talks about the water as being people. So it's going to destroy a lot of people. It says all rivers and with great abundance of water. Yeah, they shall break down cities and walls, mountains and hills, trees of wood and grass of the meadows and their corn. So yeah, like I said, everything's going to be burned up when these missiles hit. But yeah, that was pretty much the point. Like I said, there's many more scriptures on missiles. And hey, this is it right here. You know, this lady had a vision about nukes, and she said there was fire falling from the sky. There was the nukes falling. It's gonna look like stars coming down to the earth. And that was pretty much it. This was a pretty good article right here. It was a really good article, by the way. And Lord's willing, more people get to have these visions and be able to share them. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it right there. Once again, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah Bashim Rakakwadash. Double honor to my elders and apostles, a great millstone that taught us his truth. Shalom to the elect.